one of those people, like, you can tell off rip, like, it's something special about me, even if people don't know that I am talented or I'm anointed or I'm very bold in my authenticity, and I'm very intelligent, and I basically am building a brand and a career surrounding my God-given talents, and I'm also in the process of building a platform so I can be as obedient as I can and help other people that's similar to me, because there's nobody like me. We're not like each other. We're the same, but we so different. But people that like got that umph about them, like, and it's like it's easy for you to hide it. Like, it is kind of cool too. Like, people in the movies, like, you don't know they really smart, and then they talk to the nerdy person. Well, everybody know nerdy smart, but they like Loki a genius for real. So it's like, it is kind of cool when you can hide it, but when you are naturally extra, naturally loud, naturally bold in your fashion, it's like it does make it a little bit harder for you to play down and hide who you are, because sometimes I don't always disclose or show everybody in my proximity who I am or what I'm capable of, like my paintings. Or sometimes I'll be scared a little bit because I'm like, all right, it might change the way they deal with me. They might start being on some fan, like, I don't know, like, I be a little nervous. Like, for real, like, that's how you know when you're really powerful. You low-key be scared to like show people that you building a bond with, like, and they don't really know who you are if you got a social media presence, large social media presence, or it's just something about you that most people don't have or do or did. So, but I feel like, it's a constant, like, balance between just kind of not dimming your light. Like, it is a thin line between not dimming your light, but also knowing how to maneuver throughout life, and sometimes knowing when to play down for your benefit and your like for your own protection, but not to the point where you completely lose yourself and stop being yourself because you're living in fear that people gonna hate you. No, I don't do that. I do be me, but I don't really tell, like, if I gotta be somewhere and there's people in my proximity, I'd be more skeptical to show them how talented I am. Cause, like, all right, if you start being on some hate stuff, I can't just cut you off. You feel me? And you could try to sabotage me, and this just due to your proximity to me, due to where we at, the circumstances, us having to be around each other. That's like why, like, the last day of when I was in this, program or whatever, I showed the babe that I had kind of grew a bond with a little bit that was sitting next to me. I showed her my art, and she was looking like, "You did this?" And she was like, "Girl, mind you," she like an African girl, so she'll talk so, like, just, she would sound like an African princess to me. She spoke French too, because her, like, somewhere in there, the French colonized parts of Africa. But she basically was like, "Girl," like a black girl, like, she had black, but you know what I'm saying, like that Americanized, like, "Girl, you acting like this just some, like, stick figures. This is some, like, Picasso shit, like, and not even Picasso can describe what I can do, baby." And that's really just because of the authenticity that we all have, really, and it's completely, our art style is completely different, but I'm just using it as an example to say, like, me, like, she was shocked that I wasn't, like, didn't show her faster. It wasn't more like, just kind of treating it as if it wasn't a big deal, because to a certain extent I do kind of still feel like it's not as much because I'm so used to being who I am. But I always remind myself, like, how I'm coming across other people. This is our first time coming across me, so it can be a lot, everybody don't know how to handle somebody with so much power that I possess, even if I'm not at the place where I want to, even if I'm still getting to the place that I want to be in life, you feel me, in other areas that they may have. So yeah. But it be fear a little bit, because it's like, I'm not scared of you physically, like, you gonna beat me up if you don't like me, but spiritually, it's like, now I gotta watch you more, now I gotta do this more, now I gotta, you feel me, just because I showed you how powerful I am, and now you trying to, so sometimes I just do stuff to just possibly avoid it if I can, but sometimes you can't. And that is what it is too. It just come with it, you know. But yeah, yo, shout out to y'all. We just gotta keep popping it. It is what it is. You know, I learned a long time ago not to let nobody insecurities, not even mine, make me feel guilty about being who I am and being powerful and God choosing to give me a gift and choosing to give me the courage enough to act out on my gift and be better and, you know, try to monetize off of it.